I've been getting a lot of questions recently about orb in my stream and in the YouTube comments and everything like that, so I figured I'd just make this video explaining a little bit of basic orb strings that you probably should know if you are an orb player, basic combos, and give you basically a rundown. I know I just said basic 3 times, but a rundown on the weapon and the combos and strings that you probably should know. So, first up, our most basic combo, you're probably familiar, it's Lightsair. This is your bread and butter. If you're an orb player, even if you're not an orb player, just picking up for a little bit, this combo is a must. It's a true combo. Let's turn on stun here so that we can see it in all its glory. True combo, inescapable. Also your kill combo as you... okay, I just missed. Also your kill combo, as you saw earlier. Wow, the moment I start recording, I can no longer hit it true. It's a miracle, actually. But yeah, it's your kill combo, it's your basic damage combo. Very good. Also sets up into that down air a lot that you probably see a lot that... Oh, wow, I cannot speak. You probably see that a lot, is what I meant to say. But yeah, that's your first basic true combo. Sidelight, jump, side air. Pretty simple input, but pretty tight combo. As you can see, I messed it up a couple times. Your next one is sidelight into downlight. I misinputted there, but sidelight into downlight. This is more your basic juggling tool. I may die here. Don't die, don't die. Okay. Your basic juggling tool does less damage than sidelight into side air, but it also sets them up into this nice juggle position, and potentially a string with that Nair, for example. A string with a side air. Okay. A string with a side air, a string with a recovery, stuff like that. So yeah, those are your 2 basic sidelight combos. You can also do sidelight into chase dodge Nair, but I'll get into that later. Next up with the downlight, you can do downlight into Nair. That's basic if it bounces off the ground. The way downlight works, if we turn on hitboxes here, is it starts off with this vertical above you swipe, and then it hits down on the ground. And this little back hitbox here, or bottom hitbox here, is the part that hits grounded, and that true combos into that Nair. So that's something to know. Pretty simple input. You don't honestly can take your finger off all movement and just Nair, but sometimes it does help to move into it. Sometimes you do need to reverse it like that if you have a bit of momentum. So that's also your true combo. In red, you do want to know, let's turn up the damage here. Downlight into side air, that becomes a true combo. As they get more and more damage, they bounce up higher, and this is good to know because it can be the difference between taking a stock and not taking a stock. Because if you notice here, they get bounced up so high, if I do the same Nair input, it may miss if they're at higher HP, and so you need to do that jump side air. With momentum, let's say you dash into it, you may need to jump forward, or if you don't have momentum, you may need to adjust accordingly. So there you go. Those are your basic combos, 2 kill combos, and damage ones. Basic true combos at the very least. Oh, there's also dare into Enlight. That's important to know. Dare into Enlight, very basic 2-hit. And yeah, those are your basic true combos. Now let's get into more specific true combos. This one may take me a couple tries to land because it is very specific, but if you hit with the back end of Neutralite, you can get Sidelight, actually a completely true combo here. Let's see if I can get it. Gotta be really precise. Nope, I hit it too early there. Dodge window of 5. And there we go. You see that's a 3-hit true combo. Enlight into Sidelight. Very specific. Most of the time that you'll land this, it's actually more like, let's say this opponent jumps and then they spot dodge right here. You can land it like that. But it is fully true if you do land it correctly. It's just very specific, which is why I don't put it in the initial bread and butter category. But yeah, that is good to know. So you can do Enlight, Sidelight into well, what am I talking about? Enlight, Sidelight into Downlight, Enlight, Sidelight into Sair. Apparently, if you record at 4 AM, you're not going to be able to speak. Who would have known, honestly? Yeah. There's also dare into Nair. I may not actually be able to get this. This is very specific, but if you do something like this, you can get that Nair true, I believe. Although, you know, I don't want to spend a long time trying to do it. But, yeah. Theoretically, that should work, unless there was some patch that I don't remember. But that was true since Orb's rework right after its release. But most of the time, the opponent may be able to escape it because it relies heavily on where you hit the down air and your momentum. As you notice, if you hit it like up here, you need to travel down with the opponent in order to get that dare into Nair true. Very, very specific. Honestly, not that practical, but, you know, just so you know, it's in there. And then speaking about like less than practical things, although it is important to know because you can net a lot of kills from this. Let's see if I can even get the bot to do it. You can do Sair true combos off the wall to secure knockout. So let's see, if I put the bot right here, there we go. That's a side air into Enlight to secure a knockout. You can also do a 3-piece if you cider them. Okay, we'll see if I can get this. Cider there into the wall, and then Enlight, and then ground pound. That can be a fully true combo, although as you could see there, the specific damage ranges weren't quite it. There's a true 3-piece as well. It didn't take that long to figure out how to set up the bot. But yeah, there you go. There's some more specific true combos to learn. And as for your basic strings, we'll go into no longer things that are true. So you'll notice that these will have a dodge window. I'll move the Mordex again so that they're no longer right there. You can stand next to the pumpkin. Enjoy your friend. You can do stuff like... What am I even doing? Endlight into downlight. If you don't want to go for this super, or if you don't hit the endlight like perfectly, you're not going to be able to get the sidelight true. So endlight into dash downlight is a pretty safe follow-up if they jump. And there's enough of a, let's see, we'll make them jump randomly. There's enough of, what's the word? Of a dodge window for them to escape your sidelight, for example. You can do a dash endlight and catch their jump, given that they're not too high HP. So that's pretty good. As well as, let's see, Nair into Sair. This is a basic bread and butter for you to know. Nair into Sair is one dodge window, so if they don't have a dodge, they just can't get out of this. Super, super good. This is also going to secure you some knockouts, as well as Nair into recovery is also a good string to know. And Nair chains into each other. Depending on how they jump, you can track their momentum, track their movement. But Nair is a finicky move, as you can see there. Depending on your momentum, they're going to be at a different height. So it is kind of weird. You got to learn that a little bit. But yeah, those are some crucial strings to learn. That's another string, down air into side air, although that is jumpable. So if you go too deep, you may end up losing your own stock because of it. Also, I'm realizing that my strings timings are kind of inaccurate, and I think it's because I have a better keyboard now and I don't have to pre-fire everything, and I'm not used to it because I haven't practiced my combos in a while. So that's a kind of a message to me to practice my own combos. But yeah, another thing to learn, another basic string, is downlight into Nair. Just super simple. If you hit with the upper part of downlight, it won't be true. So so make sure that you know that if you're going for it. As well as downlight into recovery. Well, this Mordex is pretty high HP, but yeah, that can be a kill combo, downlight into recovery. Again, very basic. You can also do a downlight into Sair, like that. You can notice that these are strings, these are no longer true, and those downlight combos, in order to get downlight true combos, you gotta make sure that you hit with the grounded version, otherwise it will be a string, 99% of the time. Also, you notice I was doing this a little bit earlier. I can actually keep the stun on here. Sidelight, or side air into sidelight, that should be a one dodge window string if you do it fast enough. Yep, there it is. Sidelight chase dodge or sidelight dash, depending on where you are. That can be a super tight string, so someone may struggle to evade that, or if they don't have a dodge, they literally won't be able to. So early HPs, that's a good string. See right there, I'm just chaining downlights and nairs. That is jumpable, so you know, be careful about that. But using a GC downlight to extend strings is also pretty good. Let's say you can do something like that, hit them with the down part, and then go into an edge guard situation. Let's see. Let's talk about some more things here. Dare into sidelight. If you hit it correctly like that, you can get it true, but most of the time it's going to be super, super finicky and super weird, so you can only hit it true with the very late frames. I recommend, like, going for down air into endlight is so much safer than downlight into sidelight. Just the consistency on that move. Like, I hit it true that first time, but, like, I'm probably not going to be able to hit it true again. It's pretty difficult. But that is a pretty specific true combo, if you do want to know that one. Let's see. Sair, chase slash highlight, I already covered that. I wrote these down so I wouldn't forget any, but then I didn't read any of my notes, so I don't know which I covered and which I didn't, if I'm being real with you. But at the very least, I can give a quick recap. Sidelight Sair, must know. Sidelight downlight, must know. Dare endlight, must know. And then for stuff that, yeah, probably good to incorporate. Endlight into downlight, or dash downlight is like a safe follow-up, or generally a safe follow-up unless they like totally read you for it. Because most of the time, let's say you do an endlight into sidelight, or you go for this 3-piece true combo and they dodge it, you're gonna get punished. But if they dodge it and you downlight, they can only punish you with specific dodges. So endlight into downlight is a pretty good thing to learn. Nair into Sairs, must know. Nair into recovery is must know. Those are going to be your kill confirms, kill confirm strings, that is. Timing your nairs and nair chaining is, I would say that's pretty important. I wouldn't say it's a must know, lower on the priority list. Sidelight Sair into this chase dodge down air is one of the most common things you see. So I would, you know, incorporate that into your kit if you think it's going to work, but it is jumpable. Your opponent can jump. They can unarmed down air. Depending on which weapon they have, they can attack you out of it, so be careful about that. As for string follow-ups, or dodge read follow-ups. I don't know what just happened to my recording, but it died. So I'm gonna redo that sentence. And yeah, so this is something that will probably go in a more advanced orb guide if I were ever to make them, like dodge reads and stuff like that. But I'll teach you this one simple one that I use a lot, and you can incorporate into your own gameplay. It's a situation that comes up a lot. You hit a sidelight into side air, and the opponent dodges. You can do that jump down air, and depending on how you time it, you should be able to cover multiple dodges at once. So you can cover an in dodge, you can cover a spot dodge. Here's the in dodge. You can cover, I believe, an up in dodge as well, or a diagonal in dodge as well. Let me just make sure about that. Yep, absolutely. There you go. And so if you set them to random, you'll land it maybe a few times, but it is pretty safe. You notice if they dodge out, you're not going to get punished for it. If they dodge in, you're going to land it. If they dodge up, you can do something like that. Most of the time, you're not going to get punished for this, and this is why I think it's important to teach this in this basic string guide, because it's not like you're going to be putting yourself at super high risk for going for something like that, and it's pretty useful to learn after side Lightsair. So there you go, basic orb string, basic dodge punish type of thing. Also, I did mention earlier about sidelight into Nair. So sidelight into Nair into side air is pretty good if they don't have a dodge. So you notice they were able to dodge that. Sidelight Nair Sair is a little bit of an extension. You get one extra hit. So let's say they are in kill percent. You can net yourself a kill by doing that. You can also do this, depending on how the Nair hits. So right now they're at 160, which is pretty high. They're at 110. It'll be more likely you'll go for the side air. So that's a little extension to learn chase dodge into side air. I know this video was kind of a mess, but I don't know what else you expected from me. There are some basic strings, some basic combos, one dodge read to learn, and good luck on the battlefield, my orb brethren. Okay, goodbye. I don't know why I said that, but you hang up. No, you hang up. Okay, I'll hang up.